Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's been a crazy past couple of days for COD just because we're seeing constant new updates drop. This oftentimes does happen after like major seasonal updates, so like season launch updates or reloaded updates, because as we know, it seems like with every new major update, there's also new bugs and glitches and things that break with the game as well. So they've been updating the game a bunch over the past couple of days. We actually have some new update patch notes that have been posted in various different ways. Some of them are actually like secret updates or stealth updates that they've now fixed, but they haven't fully communicated. We also have a few other interesting hidden changes in game that are pointing towards some future content updates as well. So as we get into it all today, if you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it, would be seriously appreciated. And if you are new here, you want to guarantee you are always up to date with everything going on in COD, whether it's news, updates, meta breakdowns, you name it, it's going to be right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. So initially here we actually have several updates from the COD Updates Twitter or X account. They've posted about a couple of new things that have been fixed in game, but then also some things that we probably are going to see fixed here in the coming few days, as we of course have our standard update coming up on Wednesday as well. But initially here, they are aware of a new issue preventing some players from unlocking all the weekly urgent missions in DMZ. Obviously a pretty obnoxious glitch if you are someone who's actively trying to grind those missions. So if you are logging in, you're seeing you're having trouble actually getting those completed or to track correctly or even unlock, they are fully aware of that. We should have a fix for that here coming up very soon. Now, you may recall that a couple of days back in the, I think it was the 31st update patch notes that we covered, they mentioned that they had fixed an issue in DMZ where you were getting duplicate spawns. Basically, you and another squad or multiple squads could spawn at the exact same location. Well, the COD Updates account posted this. We are investigating an issue that is causing some players to still experience duplicate spawns in DMZ. I'm really glad that they actually communicated about this, because on the 31st or whatever day those patch notes were when I covered that, I saw a lot of you guys posting in the comments saying, yeah, if this update went out, I'm still getting these duplicate spawns here and there. I've had some people spawn on top of me. I've spawned right behind some people. It's worked both ways. Definitely still a problem. So they've now acknowledged that yes, these duplicate spawns can still happen. So if you're playing DMZ, you definitely want to watch out right as you're spawning in. Check your surroundings right away, because it's very possible that another squad spawns quite literally right on top of you. And if you're going in for like a big mission or you have your insured spot just refreshed, that could cost you big time for sure. So that's definitely a major problem with DMZ gameplay now. Hopefully the full fix is out here very soon. And of course, once new patch notes are out, once some new fixes are in place, you guys know I'm gonna have you covered. So stick it here for that. As mentioned though, we also do have some things that have been updated already over the past few days. So some new mini updates are now live with some patch notes. So initially here, they did release a small update that resolves the issue with the play again button not working on PC. I mean, it's just a meme at this point. The play again button is broken every other week. So it's fixed for right now, but you know, next week, expect it to be bugged again for some random mode or for some random platform. It's bound to happen, right? So we'll have to keep our eyes locked on that one. COD Updates also says that they've released a small update that fixes an issue causing the amount of operators shown to be inconsistent between users and platforms. I think mainly with this one, it's just that the operator menu is showing some different selections, or missing selections rather, for some players. Not like a crazy game-breaking bug, unless of course you were trying to select one of those missing operators, but just a menu update there, nothing too crazy on that. Then also over the weekend, there was a big issue where your eliminations in Warzone were not tracking. You'd go to get a kill and it just wouldn't count. You'd take out the player just fine. You'd be able to go loot them, grab their stuff, move on to the next, but your scoreboard wouldn't actually update. You wouldn't get credit for the elimination, which obviously kind of defeats the purpose there. But a minor update has gone live to address that, so no more issues with that anymore. Obviously in ranked, that's wildly important, so hopefully things are smooth sailing there and we don't have any more hiccups with that, since it's obviously very important. Also, as mentioned, we have had a couple of different like stealth updates mentioned over on the Trello board as well, where basically they've just removed some of the standard issue cards and moved them over to the resolved tab, meaning the fixes are now live for this. This includes the PC performance issues that have been going on since midsummer. Basically, they said that they've fully fixed those now. I mean, the game's optimization is still very rough. I can attest to that firsthand. Some games, my frames are absolutely garbage. And then most recently, the Signals Intelligence contract, they did temporarily disable that a few days back because there were some issues with that, with performance actually, where it was bugging out and hurting frames. And that's now been completely resolved and updated as well. So some lesser known issues being fixed there. Now, outside of some of the stealth updates that have already gone live in game, we also have some stealth changes that were a part of the Season 5 Reloaded update that are seemingly teasing some upcoming content in a sort of accidental way, I guess you would say. Some of you actually picked up on this in my recent top 10 loadouts video for this half season, where on the ISO 45 right now, at least at the time that I'm recording this video, if you go to the rear grips category and you have the gun maxed, you're gonna notice that there is a glitched rear grip called P grip SM2 P43 A Charlie 45. Which is not something you can actually unlock. Like I said, I have the gun max, it's still showing up as locked. It also has no icon, it's just a white square. So this is a glitched rear grip, presumably for the ISO platform. And you may recall that in our leaks video from a few days back, one of the upcoming leaked weapons for Season 6 is the ISO 9, or the APC-9 SMG that would presumably be a part of the same family there, just like Lockman, Castov, so on and so forth. So perhaps this is actually a grip that's showing up early associated with the game files referencing the ISO 9 that would be a part of that weapon's unlocks as you go through and rank it up. And then obviously, since it's a shared platform gun, or it's a part of that family tree, it would then unlock for the ISO 45 as well. It is a little strange that it is called A Charlie 45 with the code name there, but that might just be outdated. We know they're not, against basically just changing one attachment into a whole new weapon and then dropping that with the mid-season update. Looking at you, M13C and Lockman Shroud. But anyways, I digress. There is now a glitched grip available there. Then also over on Twitter, there's been some leaks going around. We've obviously covered a lot of them with some of the new operators, weapons, and whatnot. But there's been a new camo found in game. SoupSilly_ over on X or Twitter ended up posting a video of this where it's like this bright pink and green animated camo that is reportedly a universal camo. So perhaps upcoming, we're going to see a new event that might have the best camo reward yet for MW2 and Warzone this year, or perhaps they're going to change that and it's going to be introduced in the store as a 2400 COD point bundle, and it's going to be a camo exclusive to one specific blueprint, and it'll probably change the look entirely once you actually build out the loadout to be the correct meta setup. But either way, it's a very cool looking camo that was, showcased there. We have no idea when it's going to be released, what it's called, or what the actual unlock criteria for it is going to be, bundle, challenge, whatever the case may be. But we'll definitely have to keep our eyes on that because I like the look of it, and anytime we get a camo update, I'm all for that if it adds in an actual new grindable unlock. But all that being said, those are some of these stealth changes and stealth updates that have taken place in the past couple of days. That's going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it, would be seriously appreciated. And if you're new here, you want to guarantee you are always up to date with everything going on in COD, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. And as always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on all G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products. And the links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.